Bethan Zeidler, Sports Marketing and Communication Officer for Loughborough Lightning, was delighted to see her team climb above Gloucester Hartpury Women as a result of the action over the weekend, moving them into third place in the Tyrrell's Premier 15s.
It was a fantastic game. I know the girls, it's always been tricky to go to Hartpury and play there. It's always been a very close game and a toughly fought game. So the girls were really looking forward to building on that. We've had 2 good wins in the past 2 weeks since the break, and just looking ahead to kind of showing what we've been building upon. The first half I think just showed, both teams actually. It was very back and forward with the scoreline. Hartpury scored quite quickly and was kind of napping off the edge, but the girls responded really well. Came back scoring 2 tries in quite quick succession. And then it kind of in the second half kind of really showed our class. We kind of really pulled it away with big carries from our forwards. We were really dominant in the scrum, which was give us a massive platform to attack from, which we managed to really utilise. And we've got such fast wingers from people like Rona Lloyd, our Scottish international, who just kind of burnt everyone down the wing. So it was an absolutely fantastic game, and I think the girls were really happy with how they did, and it's looking good for our final game against Bristol at home before Christmas, going hopefully into the Christmas break ahead of Gloucester still at third.
They seem particularly strong at home. Is there something about the ground that makes them tricky to play against? I mean, you referred to it just briefly then.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a fortress really, and they've got a really good support system, and there's a lot of atmosphere there when you go there, so it puts you under a lot of pressure. So it's grass. We're used to playing on 3G, so it's a lot faster, and we really utilise our fitness, whereas necessarily on the grass it kind of slows the game down a bit and it becomes a bit more physical. So I think that's why it kind of, whenever we've gone there, it's always been a really tight contest. But the girls, as I say, really dug in deep, and the second half came out a kind of a new team really, and just blew Gloucester out the water.
So the Loughborough Lightning home surface is AstroTurf, is artificial turf.
So it's 3G. So we pride ourselves on kind of having like a really fast-paced game and being kind of the fittest team in the league, and that's kind of what we aim to be, and that's kind of aided by our home turf. And we like a good kicking game, and we like to let people run. It's something that we've I think is becoming more popular now around, or a bit of a combination. So we like, as soon as we get to go somewhere away, which is also 3G, it's a good challenge for us to play other teams that are used to it as well.
So there are other teams who have 3G as well?
I think so, yeah.
It must be quite a tricky surface to play on for a team that's used to grass.
Again, it is. I think it kind of brings up, the ball bounces differently, obviously, and the way that you can be a lot quicker on the floor as well. So, we know that if we can clear out quick, we can get the ball back, and it becomes a bit more kind of about skill rather than just brute force. I think it is a challenge. And again, similarly for us, though, as soon as we go somewhere that's grass and we can't necessarily play our normal game, it becomes a bit more of a tricky situation. But we dealt with it really well on the weekend.
Well, congratulations. We're just over halfway now through the season. You're already hearing people talking about playoff positions and top 4, and does that apply to Loughborough Lightning as well? Or?
I think so. I mean, obviously that's our aim this year our ultimate aim is to be in the final and to win. But I think after last year losing out in the semis to Quins, we really didn't think that we brought what we could show to the pitch in that semi-final. So our aim again is to be in one of those semi-finals and then make it to the final. I think the way things are going, last year we had an absolutely incredible start and we were 9 from 9. And this year it hasn't been quite that same start, but it's been good because we've been able to build upon our losses and learn from them. And I think looking good to build up to the end of the season.
But Bristol this coming weekend, as you mentioned, and then it's 4 or 5 weeks off.
Yeah. So Bristol this weekend, who again, we went to Bristol at the beginning of the season and actually lost. They're going to be a tough team. They've always kind of a bit unknown. They've had a couple of losses, but you can never underestimate them, especially coming here, and they'll be gunning for a win before Christmas to get back on the board. We obviously want to finish Christmas on a high and stay undefeated since the international break. So I think it will just be a really well fought competition, and whoever comes out top will be excited for the rest.
Well, please send our congratulations to the team, and well done. We'll have a great break over Christmas, and we'll hopefully speak to you in the new year.
Brilliant. No, thank you very much.
Saturday, December the 21st, round 10 of the Tyrrells, the last before Christmas, sees Harlequin Women entertain Worcester Warriors, Loughborough Lightning versus Bristol Bears Women, Wasp Ladies host Gloucester Hartpury Women, Furwood Waterloo are at home to Darlington Moden Park Sharks, and Richmond Women take on Saracens Women. Thanks for your company on Rugby Uncovered. Please join us next time.